Welcome back to Talk on the Internet. Okay, so time out this vid by Impressive, and it's called Tory Lanez found guilty, Megan Thee Stallion wins, Tory's father slams Jay-Z and rocnation. Damn. Okay, the verdict's out then. Fucking hell. I thought it'd never end. But yeah, I thought a bit of it, but then I stopped. But now I just want to dive right into this video. So okay, without further ado, I'm about to get into this reaction. Let's watch. It's crazy how the story unfolded and all that shit. Ugh, shut up. He's trying to soothe my throat after binge drinking last night.
Been found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. To find out more, stay tuned and watch this video. Everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Before I start this video, I want to thank Sonic Bonnet for partnering
I
with
saw
me
this thing on my Instagram.
Built into its breathable elastic button. The Sonic Bonnet code.
Yeah, I get the
in this nightly you'll never have to
use the discount.
Remove and replace. Grab a gift for a friend or a loved one. I honestly can't think of a cute bonnet for partnering with me and sponsoring this video. The verdict is in, and the rapper Tory Lanez was found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Now, Tory was facing 3 charges, including assault with a semi-automatic firearm, illegal possession of the gun, and negligent discharge of a firearm. So, Tory can face up to 20-something years in prison, and he will face deportation. Now, this verdict is a huge win for Megan Thee Stallion. It's a huge win for the prosecution team. And I will say, I was a little surprised that he was guilty on all 3 counts.
On all 3?
I suspected that he might be guilty on 1 or 2, but all 3 counts is pretty interesting. I will say that.
Damn.
And the reason why I say that is because there was a lot of reasonable doubt. And the prosecutor's 2 main witnesses were very unreliable, especially Kelsey. If you don't know, Kelsey Nicole Harris was actually there during the night of the shooting. And she did do a private interview with the prosecutors prior to the trial. And she told them one account of what happened to get an immunity deal and to protect herself, because Kelsey knew that there was a high possibility that the finger would point at her, because an independent witness did say that they saw Kelsey shooting first. So Kelsey wanted her protection. So she told the prosecutors,
of course you want your protection.
But when she actually got on the stand, she pled the 5th, and she pretty much recanted a lot of things that could indicate that Tory was the shooter. And a lot of people thought that was very weird. And that brought a lot of doubt, because she proved to be an unreliable witness. And also, Justin did not show up. If you don't know, Justin is Megan Thee Stallion's bodyguard, and he was supposed to show up on Megan Thee Stallion's behalf and confirm that Tory came to him and apologized for shooting Megan. He never showed up, so that was also very suspicious.
Yeah, that's very suspicious. What?
Too is the different accounts of the story. Now, the way the prosecutors presented the story and the way Kelsey and Megan testified, they basically said that Megan and Tory were arguing over music careers. Megan got out of the car, and Tory just hopped over to the front and started shooting at her 5 times. There was never a mention of a fight that actually took place. So we later on found out that the argument escalated when Tory dropped the bombshell that he was sleeping with Megan behind Kelsey's back. The independent witness said he saw...
So they're both messing with the same nigga. Fucking hell, man. Alcohol, a gun, and mess around with the same man. This shit's insane, man. The way the whole story unfolded, I'm just like, what? This is all basically fighting over a nigga, pretty much. I'm done.
And then they started fighting, and then Kelsey started shooting. And then Tory took the gun from Kelsey, and he fired shots in the air as well. So that's
some people
actually
just
how
not
the
worth the
gun went
hassle,
off,
man.
according to the independent witness,
Legit.
Sean Kelly. And that story greatly differs from the prosecutor's narrative. And also, Tory's DNA wasn't found on the magazine of the gun, and his DNA was inconclusive on the gun because multiple people touched the gun. They did find a female's DNA on the gun, but Kelsey and Megan's fingerprints were not taken by the police that night. So I bring up these factors to say that there were some good reasons why a person would have doubt about who really shot Megan. Now, there's no doubt that Megan was shot because she did have 4 bullet fragments in her feet, and the x-ray showed that. So she absolutely was injured by gunfire. But the question is, who was responsible for her injuries? Was it Kelsey or Tory? And I know some people are saying Tory was the one who did it. He did it. But if you do look at the details of the case, it would have you questioning a lot of things.
You think it probably could have been Kelsey, but yeah.
Clarity from this case. I don't feel like I know what really happened that
we
night.
don't.
For real. So the whole situation.
We don't. It's gonna be one of those things where legit we'll never fully know the story. We'll never fully know what really happened. Who was it really? I know it said Tory was guilty of all 3 charges. But there's some things that make you go, was he really out? But either way, the verdict's out.
It's just crazy.
It still was his gun. So.
Megan should be happy because this was a huge win for her. Even though technically this wasn't her trial, this was Tory versus the state.
Yeah.
But still, it's a win for her. Now, I want to get into Tory Lanez father's reaction because...
Is that the father?
He was very upset about this verdict.
Of course he would be.
He called out the prosecutors, the LA... And he even called out rocnation. Y'all, get into this.
This is crazy.
I just stood here in this Los Angeles County and witnessed the worst miscarriage of justice that this world has ever seen. You want to know how I feel? I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez,
Not that
and the
to be like this.
whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Either we'll never know now.
You say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it. The only independent witness in this courtroom is a man whose name is Sean Kelly. He came to court, and our attorneys, he would not even shake their hand after he went upstairs with Kathy Tao and Alex Bott.
They met on Saturday before. They
met with our
Hey!
and then the man came back, and I sat in the hallway while he sat with Jody Little, the prosecutor's investigator, who acted so dumb, an intelligent woman who did not want... Listen, I've seen so much evidence buried in this, and I know exactly what the public out here will say. Don't talk. I say this because I'm a father. See, I am a father of thousands around the world. I'm a father of my kids, but a spiritual father to many. And I don't make stupid allegations because I got nothing better to do. You all have been bartering and trading the souls of young black and brown men in this country. And I'm calling on all the umbrellas. I'm calling on everybody in this country to begin to rise up.
I feel like I'm listening to a sermon. You bring God into this.
Trust me, you will see.
Fucking hell, I feel like I'm listening to a sermon, bruh. The fuck?
That this is wickedness. This
Wickedness.
Miss Kathy Tao is the same one that witnessed or knew that 5 sheriff's deputies in LA.
And Alon Q. Okay. YouTube's just ads galore at this point. I got to be here for like 48 seconds and an ad on cue.
ABC News interviewed that man after Eyewitness News. And he said, I thought I would never be here to see my child born. And I would never been able to be around to see my other child rise up. But I'm telling you, this court system is not for justice. It's about wins and losses, and they do damn to do whatever they can. Jay-Z, let me speak to you.
He has kids.
Rock Nation.
Yes.
Because my son refused to sign a Rock Nation deal with you.
Yes.
And Desiree Perez.
Don't stop blaming this on Jay-Z and Rock Nation now.
Yes.
You turned on your co-conspirators, all the whole mafia, one of you.
The mafia.
Drugs in this country. And you ruled on them before so the Fed could give you a deal. All of you, trust me. I have intercessors, prayer warriors around the world, and they will not stop until you cut off. No, we don't shoot you with guns, but we know exactly how to bring you down in the spirit.
Wait, that was a fiery, explosive.
In the spirit. Oh my God. I feel like I've just been taken to church. Like when the church in London. I'm not saying the name of the church, but I feel like I'm sat there like when I was a little kid and I was hearing them talking like this with such, what's the word I'm looking for? Gusto. Such emphasis. I couldn't.
Right there. That was very, very, very intense. But I will end this video off by saying this. It's very important for people to be mindful of who they surround themselves with. It's important for people to be mindful of who they call their friends. It's also extremely important for people to be careful of who they mess around with sexually. Because I think this situation would have never happened if Megan and Tory did not get together. It would have never happened if Megan didn't pursue Tory behind her friend's back. It wouldn't have happened if Tory didn't get himself in this situation by messing with two best friends.
Yes.
Tory's lack of self-control put him in the situation that he's in
lack of control, lapse of judgment.
I'm sure none of them would have ever expected that a night of drinking and fun would have turned to such a traumatic event. But that's what happens when people act wild and drink too much and do crazy things and surround.
I thought that's just aimed at me now.
Group of people. When a person surrounds themselves with the wrong group of people, all type of chaos can happen. So I want people to learn from this case, and even the Shanquella Robinson case. People have to learn how to choose their friends wisely. They have to watch the company they keep, and they have to guard their energy. Don't just let anybody in. Don't just let anybody have a piece of you. Not everybody should have the privilege to have access to you.
Yes.
And another thing, if you sense something that's off about somebody that you may consider your friend or your partner or your lover, don't ignore those signs.
Yes.
Those red flags are there for a reason.
Yes.
Protect yourself.
Yes.
And surround yourself with people you can trust, for real, for real. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below.
Let me pause this now. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Impressive. Legit. Watch the company you keep. Do not ignore the red flags. But unfortunately, there's people in life that go running towards red flags like they're trying to win a medal. But yeah, it's insane. Watch the company you keep and be careful who you trust as well. I can't people be real right now. But anyway, because this whole shit was just crazy. Who knew that a night of drinking and all that would turn into something ugly like this? Literally, the more and more we heard about the story unfolding, it was like, damn, that's what happened? Yeah, be careful who you mess around with. These days you can't trust nobody, not even niggas you sleep with. Anyways, jumping right into the comments to see what other people are saying right now. Okay. Tory's father calling it the worst miscarriage of justice this world has ever seen is quite possibly the biggest reach I've ever heard. Oh, Tory has violent history. I didn't really look into his history, but yeah. Okay. The craziest thing I hear all the time is how the victim should be more careful instead of saying the perpetrator shouldn't be perpetuating. Tory Lanez has a violent history. He should walk away from this learning that moments of impulsivity can greatly impact his life. So there, a lot of people definitely could learn from that. But unfortunately, people keep you think they've learned the lesson, but then they keep making the same fuck up over and over and over like a broken record. It's just like... And it's not me on a high horse because I've made some mistakes too. Just not to this magnitude. Meghan has been through so much and no one really seems to give her any sort of grace. Oh yeah, didn't her mum pass away and all that? Yeah, imagine losing a parent. Like, so I've lost a parent, but if something happened to mum, I think that would destroy me more than anything. Losing my mother or my brothers, it would destroy me. It would destroy me, I think. Because I'm a very family-orientated person. So yeah, mess with my family, you mess with me, okay? One sad thing is 90% of people still not learning from these people's mistakes, actions and decisions, and decision making, and learn how to be careful and start taking accountability for their own lives. Instead they will allow their anger to grow within themselves and keep blaming the world. There's some people out here where their temper will be their downfall. I would say I've kind of calmed it down. I just kind of channeled my anger in a different way. I've gone from slapping people and throwing shoes and punching people in the face like that to just taking down verbally. Once I snap, I'm just going to take down verbally. The time that I put hands on somebody is when someone put hands on me first. Ugh, man. I'm just glad that I have people that when I get angry at that I want to fuck somebody up, they actually calm me down. Because I'd rather not end up in jail for assault. Anyway. No, this man did not just say this was the worst case of injustice that the world's ever seen. I'm going to just say his blood was pumping and pissed. When he calms down, even he'll be surprised that he said that ish. When I heard that, I felt like I was hearing a sermon. I was like, because all I heard was God and all that. That reminds me of Terry Jackson when he addressed the cheating rumors and he admitted that he cheated on his wife. Kind of funny. He's talking about how these niggas ain't shit and all that, but he was one of these ain't shit niggas that he was out here dragging. And then his wife got on YouTube or Instagram or whatever and started talking about why she gave this guy a second chance and all that. And I'm just like, it's like, we didn't need to know this shit. Like, that's your business. If you want to take back your cheating husband, you can do that. But though she kept on bringing up God like she was some kind of aspiring priest, I was just like, let's not bring God into this. Was your husband thinking of God when he was out cheating with another woman? Okay, my tea's cold, but it's nearly finished as well, so, yeah. It's like the hot tea was melting my ice cold heart. Anger management should be part of his sentence. A lot of people need anger management. There's some people, they don't need sex, they don't need a relationship, they need fucking anger management, okay? Because the last thing I want to hear is that they're out here either verbally abusing their partners or physically abusing them. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's someone they're dating or someone they're fucking. Like, no. The day I get in a relationship, the day I fuck somebody or I get in a relationship with somebody and they put hands on me or they try and control me, that's the day I'd have to like walk away. Like, nah. Honestly, people need to know their worth, right? If they're not treating you right, get rid. And that's whether you're dating them, in a situationship with them, a friends with benefits arrangement with them, or you're just casually fucking. They're not treating you right, get rid. They're not showing you loyalty, get rid. This shit's crazy. His dad and stepmom are delusional. What is their response to what he did to August? Oh yeah, I forgot about what he did to August. Fucking hell, man. But yeah, and there's some people that need to really control the temper because you let the anger consume you, you're gonna end up in a worse position than 20 years in prison and deportation. But yeah, interesting vid. Let's hope that people learn their lessons from this and not make the same mistakes again. Here's hoping. But yeah, interesting vid. Okay, so that's it for this video. Like, subscribe if you want. I post if and about I feel like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!